Hey everyone, Vivo's X50 lineup arrived last month in China, but the phones are now ready to ship to global markets. Let's take a look at the Vivo X50 Pro, which comes with gimbal-like camera stabilization. How well will this work? I'm Ricky for GSM Marina, and let's take a look at the Vivo X50 Pro's key features. The Vivo X50 Pro has a sleek design with a frosted matte glass finish. This is the Alpha Gray model. The edges on the back are tapered, as well as the screen with its curved edges. The top and bottom ends are flat, and that's about as exciting as it gets in terms of design. So although it's sleek and trendy, the X50 Pro doesn't really stand out amongst the crowd. This display on the X50 Pro is a 6.56-inch AMOLED screen with Full HD Plus resolution, and it brings support for HDR10 Plus content. There's also the 90 Hz refresh rate on the screen, which makes for a smoother experience throughout the UI and within supported games. Out of the box, the X50 Pro runs FunTouch OS 10.5 based on Android 10. This phone is powered by Qualcomm's mid-range 5G chipset, the Snapdragon 765G, so performance is solid as you'd expect. There are also 8 GB of RAM, which are paired with either 128 or 256 GB of UFS 2.1 storage. The Vivo X50 Pro has a 4300 mAh battery, which should yield pretty good endurance considering its screen size and its CPU. Meanwhile, this phone supports Vivo's 33-watt flash charge, which promises a 57% charge in 30 minutes. Now let's look at the gimbal video camera. Vivo is no stranger to innovation and starting smartphone trends. In the Vivo X50 Pro, there's a quad camera setup. There's a 48 megapixel main camera, a 13 megapixel camera for 2x zoom, and a periscope cam for 5x zoom. And finally, there's an ultra-wide 8 megapixel camera. The punch hole in the display houses a 32 megapixel selfie camera. You can already tell that it's a pretty solid camera setup as it is, but the real innovation is in the gimbal-like stabilization of the main 48 megapixel camera. This gives the camera module more freedom to move around while taking video, and with Vivo's AI anti-shake correction, the X50 Pro can correct up to plus or minus 3 degrees in any direction. That's pretty impressive. We can't wait to really test this out. So there you have it. That's the Vivo X50 Pro in a nutshell. Vivo is no stranger to making new smartphone trends, and I think it would be pretty cool if other smartphone makers start to use gimbal stabilizers in new phones. In any case, let us know what you guys think of the X50 Pro so far, or if there's anything else that you want us to cover for the full review. With that, I'm Ricky, and thank you all for watching. Take care.